students, I am Sharon Stanley, Assistant Professor, PG Department of English, Don Bosco College, Kottayam. Dear students, in the 6th semester, I teach you the paper Creative Writing. It has 4 modules. First module, Poetry. Second module, Short Story. Third module, Writing for Children and Science Fiction. And fourth module, Book and Film Reviewing. First, I introduce Module 1. Module 1, Poetry. It consists of chief elements of poetry: theme, structure, imagery, simples, rhythm, etc. It consists of poems like William Blake's The Lamp, Emily Dickinson's I Heard a Fly Buzz When I Died, Mole Soyinka's Telephone Conversation, Rabindranath Tagore's Where the Mind is Without Fear, and Kamala Das's poem A Hot Noon in Malabar. Dear students, let me begin with the definition of poetry. Yes, what is poetry? It is difficult to give a comprehensive definition of poetry, which contains all elements required for poetic composition. The diversity of views expressed in the following definitions will illustrate the difficulty of arriving at an agreed theory as to the nature of poetry. William Wordsworth, the Romantic poet, defined poetry as a spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. Emily Dickinson said, "If I read a book and it makes my body so cold no fire ever can warm me, I know that is poetry." Dylan Thomas defined poetry this way: "Poetry is what makes me laugh or cry or yawn, what makes my toenails twinkle, what makes me want to do this or that or nothing." Now I move on to the section Elements of Poetry. Now I discuss chief elements of poetry: theme, structure, imagery, simples, and rhythm. The theme of a piece of poetry, a short story, a novel, or even a work of art is the underlying message that the writer or artist wants to convey. It can be something as simple as love or as something more complex such as human versus nature, etc. A simple is a person, object, place, event, or action that suggests more than its literal meaning. Symbolism is when the author uses an object or reference to add deeper meaning to a story. Symbolism is used to provide meaning to the writing beyond what is actually being described. A symbol can enhance a theme, idea, or a character. Imagery is the name given to the elements in a poem that spark off the senses. Poets use imagery to draw readers into a sensory experience. Types of imagery: visual imagery, auditory imagery, olfactory imagery, gustatory imagery, and tactile imagery. Images will often provide us with mental snapshots that appeal to our senses of sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. Next topic, metrical rhythm. Metrical rhythm generally involves precise arrangements of stresses or syllables into repeated patterns called feet within a line. Meter is a generally regular pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables in poetry. Here is an example for you. The couple sat in silence watching the lightning dance across the sky. Here, an unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable. Now I explain some important meters. First one, iamb. Iamb means one unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable. Next, trochee. It means one stressed syllable followed by an unstressed syllable. Then anapest. Anapest means two unstressed syllables followed by one stressed syllable. And last one, ductile. It means one stressed syllable followed by two unstressed syllables. I hope it is clear this far. Thank you.